the story behind.
You got this boy also on check. He'll get tired. Midfield and halfback here.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get tired.
Yeah, he was.
So look at his face. He's kind of.
Yeah.
That's his football, right?
Yeah, it's football.
Outside. Like Princeton. Kind of it's a trucking thing.
That's it, it's just it. Oh.
No, I'm not on call until Monday.
Long stretch run.
Yeah, for 6 days long. Oh, I never put them on. So I'm not allowed to. I make my living doing it, but I'm not allowed to.
Spaces though, you have a good house. Because your house faces
It's the back of the house.
Yeah, it's just the back of the house.
I would almost, but the roof is at the end of its life, so
Right.
I need a new. I'm not putting solar panels
So you
on
get the
the
new
roof.
roof.
You put the.
I'm not putting a new roof on, so.
It's a Dutch cologne.
Well, they,
You know, it's got
why
the...
are you putting
Because
the
the
roof on?
roof is going to cost me.
$5 grand, $5 to $7 grand.
Oh, we know, we used to do it.
Well, maybe.
He bought the materials and just had some
I had my
guys
friends
that
do
were
it.
off, like didn't have work. So we kind of, yeah.
How would that work comparison? Because it's got that Dutch, you know, like that shape where it's straight,
Yeah,
and then
it's
you
you
know,
put
like
one set here and then one set at the top, and you use different girders for it. There are other ways to do it. It's not that big. But you do need to re-roof the house before you would put the mounts in and then re-roof around. If you ever decide to re-roof the house,
Okay.
before you.
we enjoy paying in food and beer.
You know what? And at the rate the solar business is going, food and beer would be a good.
Clear now. You start like writing out the
She's a good cook. She can make us a couple meals a week.
Or I could just send you a child for a month. You could take care of the kids for a month. You want Megan or Nick? You get Megan or Nick? You get Megan or Nick for a
Oh,
month.
Nick and I have a relationship.
No, Nick is the only one who cleans up after himself. We're not giving him up.
That's correct.
I'll definitely take him.
Not great, but he's like the best of the three.
Even a minor effort would be an improvement around there.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I'm at the point where I don't even. I'm saying it's out of turn, I know. But I would just be happy if I didn't have to listen to them whine every time something was asked. All right, two of you can't play it at once.
Come on, deaf ears. Always look someone in
Yeah, we were kind of doing the roof thing too, and then all of a sudden, one day we were upstairs to go to bed, and our ceiling fan was on.
Yeah, they're all there too.
Oh, they moved them. We had like a water line.
It had knocked the. We had a storm the week before. Windstorm was
Yeah.
So then at night it rained and it dripped into the attic, and sure enough, the lowest part in the attic was right where the receptacle
Break for the kids all the way to his elbow.
and then the swimming water around it.
But
So there was like a water
there's
line
nothing
on
worse
the
than
wall.
like 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 go upstairs to go to bed, and your bed is wet, and you're
So I had to go upstairs, put a big bin underneath it to catch it for the night. And the next day I was like, I called a bunch of guys who I knew who weren't working. I was like, the shingles will be here tomorrow. Get over my house. I'm not
Actually, we did like we did a thing on a little patch
Yeah.
for Sandy.
Oh, that's right.
Because Sandy was coming and we were like,
No, the roof went on 2 weeks before Sandy.
do it.
That was the issue. I was afraid the new roof was going to get ripped off because it hadn't had time to
Went on a bike
Getting
path.
older,
I took bikes on a bike path one time last year, and I was like,
Yeah, Sandy was just great.
That was fine.
How to get home? Yeah.
right? Well, you're real old. Should have someone bring a car to
Come on, Nick, move up.
Then I did it again. This just wasn't at that break. Yeah.
that course. You don't realize it on TV. It is. Here, I was like, it was beautiful.
she came with me to Boston, and I had to pick her up outside of like West End because it was too crowded to like get into that area. So her husband drove her out, dropped her off, got like her.
anyway, the point that I was making was since he has them.
Yeah, she found it at 6. She was in the car with me. I was having a milk.
Because it's the front of my house. If they'd be on the front of the I mean, they're not the prettiest I have to.
You go that 3 blocks down there, $1 million house is on the
Yeah,
front
but
of the
our
house.
house has this weird roof line, so like all this patchwork.
does
It
not.
wouldn't even be like a cross
I
street.
wouldn't do that. If you look at our roof, the roof is 20 feet deep. The first 3.5 feet are where the peaks are. We would stay out of there. They would be perfectly straight. They would be perfectly even, and they'd be none of your patchwork. No, hold on. Get some
Well, you gotta stay
You know, it's not like
Yeah, you will.
there's been nothing with the spare parts out of laying around and save ourselves $300. Oh no, we can't save $300. It would look bad.